Now the question here says, if x all over y equals 2 all over 5, then which of the following must be true? Which of the following must be true? So what you're given here is, this is the hypothesis. It's told x all over y equals 2 all over 5, and then based on this hypothesis, which of the conclusions is true? Is it 1, is 2, or 3? Which of them is true? Alright, now before I begin to do anything, let me just write down this again here. What we have there is, you have x divided by y equals 2 all over 5. Now note, if x all over y equals 2 all over 5, then that simply implies that y all over x, which is the same thing as 1 divided by x all over y. So 1 divided by x all over y, that is 1 divided by 2 all over 5, and then 1 divided by this is just going to give you 5 all over 2. So if x all over y equals 2 all over 5, then y all over x is going to give you 5 all over 2. Anyway, these are the two things I can draw, or the two inferences I can draw based on the hypothesis that I'm given. So the first one says, based on this, y plus x equals 7. Is this true? Now there's really nothing I can say about the sum of x and y just based on what I'm given here. It's difficult, or it's impossible to establish such relationships. So I'm going to put a question mark here. Now for the next one here, you have x plus y all over x equals 7 all over 2. Let's see. Alright, before I come to 2, let me explain 1 and tell you why I kept a question mark there. Now from what we have there, we have y plus x. So this is for 1, y plus x. Now what can I say about y plus x equals 7? Now the thing is that even when you divide this is equals 7. When you divide this by y and you divide this by y, so you have to divide this also by y. So this is just going to give you 1 plus x all over y equals 7 all over y. So now x all over y is 2 all over 5. That is, this is 2 all over 5 based on what we have here. So what you're having is 1 plus 2 all over 5 equals 7 all over y. So even with this that we broke down, we had a variable here, which is y. So you can see that it's impossible for you to draw any inferences from the first statement. That was why I kept a question mark there. Alright, let's go to the next one. So for the next one, x plus y divided by x, are we going to get 7 all over 2? Let's see. So I want to see if the claim is true. Now x plus y divided by x, what's that going to give us? Now I can break this down, because this x is affected by this x, and this y is also affected by this x. So this is just going to give you x divided by x plus y divided by x. So x divided by x is 1 plus y divided by x. So from here we obtained y divided by x to be 5 all over 2. So now you know why I found y over x. That was because I wanted to use it here. That was why I did that. So but in case you were doing your own exam, so you would have gotten to this stage before you now found y over x. So the y over x we obtained was 5 all over 2. So this is just going to be 5 divided by 2. So when you find the LCM of 2 and 1, you obtain 2. 2 divided by 1 is 2 times 1. That will be 2 plus 2 in 2 is 1 times 5. That will be 5. So what you obtain here is 7 all over 2. So, and then what you obtained is x plus y all over x is 7 all over 2. So this passed the test. So the other thing we want to check is for the last one, that's for third one, y squared all over x squared. So for the third one, y squared divided by x squared, what is this going to give us? Now y squared divided by x squared is the same thing as y divided by x raised to the power 2. Now this is going to give us, now y divided by x, according to what we obtained here, we obtained it to be 5 all over 2. So we are going to make the substitution here. So y divided by x is 5 all over 2. Now all raised to the power 2. So this is the same thing as 5 squared, which is 25, divided by 2 squared, which is 4. So that implies that y squared divided by x squared equals 25 all over 4. So let's see what they got. Yes, so what they got was 25 all over 4. So that tells us that based on this hypothesis, the only inference that you can uniquely say is going to be true or is going to be valid, it has to be 2 and 3 only. 2 and 3 only. And that's why we are going to go for D instead of the remaining options that we're given. Alright, thanks for watching.